All right, we're here on Binance. Our BTC has been deposited into our Binance account from Coinbase. In the meantime, it looks like Bitcoin has dropped a little bit, so we're down to $424. We took a nice little hit while we were waiting for the deposit to happen, but it's been pretty volatile today, so hopefully before we make the first trade, it will have gone back up, and if not, then we'll just have to make up those losses with some good picks. And so I have several tabs open that of some different currencies that I've been looking at over the last week or so, and we'll just start to dive into them a little bit, and we'll briefly kind of go over them, and then we'll start making some purchases based on those coins. And so the first one we're going to look at looks like Lisk is here for and center, and Lisk is a awesome platform, I think, and I think they have some wonderful things coming up. We'll take a look at their website, and it's basically a blockchain application platform, and a lot of people compare it to Ethereum, and a lot of people say it's going to be better than Ethereum. And I think they have a good company behind them. I think they have a lot of room to grow. And so I definitely think once Lisk gets their act together and gets everything going, that that coin will definitely skyrocket. So it's definitely on my list of picks, but let's go down here and look at the chart and see how it's been doing. And we can see that, boy, if we would have got the opportunity to get in here at, looks like around June of this year, wow, it was at 83 cents. And so we're almost at 10x between now and then. And I'll go to the year chart just to give us a little bit better. And if you see the yellow, that's the price in Bitcoin. It's kind of a huge gap between those prices just because Bitcoin has been skyrocketing so much. But if we look at the US dollar, we can see that we were on a pretty good high here. Looks like it did a little correction and found some resistance a little bit under the 750 range, and then it's shot back up. And so definitely a coin that you want to keep your eye on, and if you just really believe in that project, you know, who's to say the current price of $9, maybe it's not so bad, but I think just for the sake of trying to grow our portfolio, I really don't want to probably purchase this one right now, but I'm going to leave the tab up because as we go through, this is that if we don't find better options to trade in today, then maybe it's a trade that we may go ahead and make. It's down 9% in the last 24 hours. So they have a market cap of a little less than $1 billion. And if you just kind of compare that to where Ethereum is right now, obviously they definitely have a lot of room to grow. So I'll leave that tab up, and we'll go to the next one and see what that one is. And it looks like Steam is the next one, and I'll pull up Steam and their websites here. What Steam is basically a decentralized social media platform, and what they do is they allow you to earn money for unique posts that were made on social media. So it will be the equivalent to if you posted something on Facebook that they're going to pay you for that content. And so imagine how many people post stuff on Facebook and other social media accounts. Think about the opportunity to be getting paid for that. And so that's what this is. They're paying out Steam dollars. This one is $285 paid out in 7 days. And if you just go through, you can kind of see that based on the post, you can make money. So I definitely think this is a promising coin. They're obviously up and going in their beta. It's been out for a while. I use it myself a little bit, starting to use it a little bit more, trying to get our NOLO coin on there, pretty active. So definitely think it's a good active coin. And so going back here, looking at the Steam, looks like we're down about 6%. And if we go to the 3-month chart, we can see how since November, the end of November, we've been skyrocketing, and we're up and away. Let's take a closer look at the 7-day, and you can see we've been up and down with the market. Looks like we're a little down right now, down to that $1.60 range. And again, Steam's an excellent coin to purchase. I don't like what the charts are showing right now. What I like to do is let's zoom in a little bit here. I like to buy low and then sell on the rise, buy on the dips, sells on the highs. And as you can see, we're pretty high. In investing, they have something called FOMO, which is fear of missing out. And so what happens is people get into the market because they see them going crazy and they're at the highs. And so they're buying up here at the highs, and then sometimes they panic when it starts dropping, and then they sell at the lows because they don't want to lose their money. Well, what investors actually do is the exact opposite. They buy on the lows, and then they sell on the highs. And so we're pretty high here. So I would definitely put this in your, block folio on your phone to kind of keep track of where the market is going with it. That way you can set alerts that, hey, if it drops below this dollar amount, if it drops below $1 or at $1, it'll notify you. It'd be awesome if you can get in around the 90 cents range and even lower. And I do think there's going to be a huge correction in the market pretty soon. I don't know if it's going to be tomorrow or a week or a month, but Bitcoin's been rising. And a lot of times we'll see a 50% correction on some of those crazy rides like we've been on. Who knows what it's really going to do, because, we've never seen something like this in the history of crypto, but it's been rising like crazy. And so my bet is sooner or later it's gonna start falling, and I'm gonna start shorting it when that happens, and I'll show you guys how to do that as well. But when it drops like that, a lot of times a lot of the altcoins will take a huge dip as well. And so I'm going to be sitting back and I'm going to be ready and waiting for some of those dips, because those are opportunities to buy. And so I'm waiting for the market to drop, and that may be the time that you can get into some of this Steam and Lisk. Definitely coins you want to add to your portfolio. But for me, even though we're down 6% on the day, not quite where I want to be on a purchase. And it's not crazy, we're still within a normal kind of trading range here. And again, this is another one. I'm going to go ahead and leave it up. Just, as we go through these, it may be one that we end up buying anyway, or something like that. And if not, we may just switch our Bitcoin over to Tether because it's been kind of volatile. And so we'll take a look at the market, or maybe we'll set some stop limits. And if it goes too low, if we don't make purchases, then we will purchase Tether with it. So the next one I want to look, Steam dollars, or is similar to Steam. It's another one of their currencies. They're trying to get it to be a little bit more stable. Steam dollars definitely I mean, wow! Look at how it just took off in the last day. I mean, wow! That would have been a good position, to be in. I mean, it's took off. If you look at the 7-day, look how it's taken off, and it's corrected a little bit, but it was above $8. I mean, it's just up and away, and definitely not. November, we had a lot of volume here. Would have been an awesome time to get in. This high volume will be a good indicator that, it actually dipped on that volume. It had rose pretty quick, and then it dipped down, and it rose again, dipped down. So, I mean, it's doing what markets do, but gosh, it would have been good to get in here, at $1, or less, the middle of November, and boom, it shoots up to, $8. I mean, that's 8x on your money. I mean, it's people in the stock market right now that, they're waiting 10 years to double their money, and, from, November 22nd until, December 8th. I mean, you had 8 times your money. If you'd have had $100 in the Steam dollars, you could have made that into $800. Then you could have sold and bought back on the dip. But again, definitely not the time to buy that. I'm going to go ahead and close this. We're going to find something to buy. Ethereum, I think we're going to buy some Ethereum. If we can get it under that $400 range, I want to put about 25% of our portfolio here, and some Ethereum and Litecoin and Ripple, what I kind of view as some safe bets that I see, going nowhere but up in the, in the long term, and even the next 3 months, 6 months, I see them going nowhere but up. Obviously, we'll have some dips and things of that nature, but I just see them going nowhere but up. And so we're definitely going to get some Ethereum on there as well. So I'll leave that up because, like I said, we're going to buy some Litecoin. It's on the rise. If we look on the 7-day, we have had a little correction in the market. We were a little over $100, but it hasn't been crazy growth. Hadn't been anything crazy. It's just been kind of a steady rise, and wow, November 30th, it was down to $84. That would have been a good time to get some good positioning in on that. But definitely, we're going to start buying Litecoin. And I think what I'm going to do is the $25 monthly that we're going to invest in this portfolio. I think I'm going to change that automatic buy to Litecoin and just ride the wave up and get a nice, strong position in Litecoin. So definitely, I'm going to leave that one up as well. So when we go back through, maybe we'll get some of that. Somehow list got pulled up there twice. ARK is another coin, and let's briefly just take a look at their website and see what it's saying here. And so it's a all-in-one blockchain solution, and they have a good team behind them. Definitely a fast system. They got a nice wallet that's out there. They got a nice a team behind them. I definitely think it's a good project. Not probably one of the most exciting coins out there, but I definitely think it's a good company to invest in. I think they're doing great things. Nice looking website here. So let's take a look at ARK and see what the charts are doing. We're down 14%. Hey, that's good. It's a good time to buy. Well, it looks like we were on a pretty good high here above $4. Now we're below $4 at about 364. And let's zoom in a little bit. And so actually the last few days, you know, they were up to $4.50. And over the last month, I mean, we've been pretty steady there. But if you look back here, you know, it's been a nice little growth here, but not bad. I mean, we're on a nice dip, so definitely maybe a coin that we end up purchasing some today. So again, I know I'm leaving a lot of them up, but we'll go back through and make some good choices. OMG coin. I like OMG. I have a nice position in my main portfolio on some OMG, and they're going after the unbanked here. And on all of these coins, I definitely recommend DYOR, which is do your own research on them. Go to their website, check them out, see what they're all about. Let's see what the market's done. They down 9%. Let's look at the 7-day. And wow, they've been going up, going up, going up. This would be another good one to get put on your blockfolio to keep an eye out. And when that market does that correction, be ready to buy. You know, I think a good place where I would want to buy in. And let's take a look here. I mean, it's the last 3 months. I mean, it's below the high. I wish it was a little bit lower today. I would purchase some. You know, I got in back here, when it was 74 cents. But I mean, I think if you can get in around the, $5, $6 range, even a $6 range, yeah, that'll be awesome. So if it drops below $6, I would snatch up some. I mean, wow, we've had some correction here in the last couple of days, so now might not be a bad time to get in a little bit of OMG. I'm gonna leave them up. Trying to find something we can feel good about going into. ICN, let's check them out. They're down 16% for the day. This is their website, their asset management platform. Says, how do they work? Digital Assets Management Platform is where DAA managers and investors meet. Managers try out their digital assets management strategies and share them with the community. Investors choose from various DAAs and invest their digital assets into those they find promising. Good performance builds DAA managers' reputation and attracts investors who get access to proven expertise and returns. So it's giving people the ability to see what proven investors are doing and being able to follow those people and being able to invest. Definitely think they're pretty good company. about $136 million market cap. They're about 100 million in circulation right now. And wow, let's look at this chart here. Back in June, oh wow, they were up to $4.30 something cents. And we've been doing nothing but some corrections here. And so, wow, I like what I see here as far as an opportunity to buy. I mean, look at the highs, recent highs back in June, and we just been kind of low, doing some correction in the market. And click on that, and looks like they're on the market that we're on, which is Binance. And Binance is only actually on there twice because people are buying it with Ethereum, and BTC. And if you combine that 186.4 thousand with the 107.6 thousand, I mean, you're looking at, over $290 million worth of liquidity volume. And so that actually will put Binance number 2 if you add those two up. Well, I take that back because they're on here twice as well with that. I don't know if that's Litecoin, not sure where that exchange is located, but let's just take a look and see if there's been any recent announcements or anything about the coin here. Just kind of flipping through on the Bitcoin forum. Nothing really standing out to me, really. $1.37 really seems like a good place to buy, this coin. $1.37. So let's go on Binance and ICN. Let's go to the exchange here. And they do have two different types, a basic and an advanced. Just because a lot of people watching this are going to be new traders and investors, I'll just stick with the basic. And so let's type that ICN. We'll click here. And it's showing that chart here. And currently the price is at 9,200. Actually, it's looking like it's $1.47 on there. And so let's go on here and let's purchase 10. This will be our first purchase. Did something wrong here. Okay, so it must equal 0.001 here, and we're a little bit less than that. And so I'll just change that to the 1. If it'll let me. Maybe not. Let's buy 11. And that should put us where we need to be. And so we put that order in. And now we're just waiting for it to be filled. And as you can see down here, that buy order is in for the 11. And we'll just continue to keep packing away, seeing what other tokens we can possibly buy. So ICN, that was our first purchase. So we'll go ahead and close that. Komodo, definitely a good token, good project behind them. We'll pull up their website here. And so what they offer is end-to-end blockchain solutions. And I'm looking here at my Bitcoin price. It looks like it's back on the rise, which is a good thing. We'll get more for our money as it's rising. And so they're going to do a complete website relaunch. Those are some exciting things that kind of help push a coin up. And so definitely I would say go through here and read their white paper and figure out what they're all about. Komodo. And so let's go back here and take a look at the charts again. We look at the 1 month chart. Looks like we were maybe almost to $4 here. Yeah, above $4, and now we're down to 3. Let's pull up the 3 month chart here. See what kind of growth. You know, we were up here at 372 and kind of went down in a huge kind of bearish market, and then we're on the rise again. Now we're seeing a little bit more correction. As you guys can see, I kind of flipped through the day and the 7-day, and just to kind of get an overall picture of what we've been doing in the market. And so back in September, we see we were up to, you know, $3.68. And so we've been climbing and rising. Not a coin we're going to buy today. Definitely one that you can keep your eye out on. Zcoin. I like Zcoin. And it's down a little bit today, 12%. Zcoin is one of those privacy currencies. And you know, they may be able to take off like a Zcash and a Monero, and you can mint it, you can spend it. Cool looking website here, great coin, great privacy coin, good team behind them. So let's see exactly what the market's been doing for Zcoin. Oh wow, it's been taking off. And I knew it had, you know, from $14, it shot up to 40. You know, I had got in a good position somewhere around here, and I've just been riding a wave up. Definitely a good coin. You know, it has the ability, it doesn't have a huge market cap, only 149 million. I can see that going up to up to $1 billion or more. And if it does that, you're talking, you know, 5 or 6x on your money. So, you know, with the scheme of things, not probably a terrible place to get in, but I definitely think, like I said before, the market's going to do some correction. And with that, you will have the ability to get in possibly for a little bit more, a little bit less. And again, nobody knows what the market is going to do. And obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just showing you how I choose my currencies in my portfolio. Navcoin is another one that, oh my God, I love Navcoin. I love, you know, the team behind them. I love what they're doing. You can download their wallet. It says that Navcoin is a decentralized cryptocurrency built on top of the latest version of Bitcoin Core. They do have some added features. You can do online payments, faster transactions time. You can stake it, earn money while you sleep. They also have a, you can actually encrypt your payments, which is an optional privacy deal that they have on there. And they say they got a lot of things coming up on their roadmap. Definitely a great coin. And we've seen some correction on it today. Still kind of higher, though, from where we would like to see some entry at. If we look at the year here, we can see that, you know, back in October, it was down to about 65 cents. And right now we're up at $1.50. And I would definitely like to see, you know, maybe somewhere around here, the, you know, 80, 90 cents, maybe even $1 range. You know, anywhere around $1, I think is a good place to get into some NAV coins. So keep an eye, even $1.50, you know, they have less than $100 million market cap, and I can see that easily going up to 500 million, you know, in 2018. So definitely something to keep your eye out on. I don't think we're going to make a trade on it today, so I will close that out, but definitely put it in your block folio to be able to keep an eye on it. All right, Storjcoin here. Market's been doing something crazy. I don't think we're going to do something with that today, but I'll just briefly show the website here. Another one of those privacy coins. They have some things similar to Litecoin. So let's close that. We'll just look real quick at that 3-month chart. We can see we've been on the rise here. Not something we're going to get into today. Salt. I really, 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 really like Salt. Had the opportunity to get in a nice position with Salt. And what Salt does is they actually offer blockchain-backed loans. And so what that is let's say you're, you know, you got you a couple Bitcoin and you don't want to lose your position on those Bitcoins, but you need some fiat money. What you can do is actually get a loan against your Bitcoin or other cryptocurrencies. You can get a loan against that and get your actual fiat cash to be able to spend on whatever you need to without losing that position in cryptocurrency, which is awesome. If you got, you know, bills coming up or whatever, you just need some cash, but you don't want to lose that position that you got in at a good time and you got you some nice positioning on some crypto and you don't want to lose that, but you need cash. Salt is the company for you. They're doing loans and they got a video to show how it works. They're using ERC20 smart contracts. Awesome, awesome company. And I think they're going big places with Salt. Only have about $348 million market cap. And you can see Salt's just been skyrocketing. If you can get into it around that $3.50 range, maybe even $4, I would say pull the trigger. Not a good buy for us today. Quash or Qash, I'm not sure exactly how they pronounce that, but let's take a look at their website here. And it says providing liquidity to non-liquid crypto economy. Nice looking website I'm showing you here. Again, always do your own research, download their white paper. White paper it kind of gives you the detail of what this coin is all about. So when you're investing in these tokens, it's always good to check out their white paper, especially if you plan on investing with them for the long term. You can get an idea of where they're going here. And if we look at the markets, you can actually see the most popular markets that they're on. I'm not sure if they're on Binance or not, but let's take a look. And they're not. And that's too bad, because I would probably make a trade today looking at their charts. But we're using only Binance today, and so we're going to keep going. 10x, they're a great company. What they provide is a cryptocurrency debit card, and you're able to convert and spend virtual currencies anytime, anywhere, which is an awesome feature. One of the features that we're going to build into our Nolo crypto exchange that we have coming soon. I think they're a great company. They've had some issues recently, but I definitely think they're a awesome platform that's actually up and going. I'm not for sure how many current users they have, but it's quite a bit. And so, they have customers, and it's a product that's up and going, and they're seeing good feedback from it. And if you look at the market here, look at 10x. I mean, it's been pretty steady here, To be honest, I like 10x. I like it at the price that it's in. And looking at those charts, I mean, it's just been steady, 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 steady. And with a product that has, something good out there, a product that's actually working, great time to get involved. I think it only has the opportunity to go up. So it looks like 10x is going to be our second purchase of the day. It looks like 10x may not be on Binance, which that actually sucks a little bit. But we'll just keep going. And if you want 10x, you can always, I use several different accounts. So I have Bittrex, and I have, Poloniex and Ether Delta, Binance. Been using Binance a little bit more. They're a newer currency, a newer platform, but I definitely like them. Just got a notification on my phone from my Blockfolio. BTC is shot back up over 16,000, and so we want to strike while the getting is good. But 10x, good token. If you want it, set you up a Bittrex account and get you some added to your portfolio. So we're only using Binance for the sake of this tutorial. And as we grow our portfolio, we may spread those out a little bit, but just for the sake of what we're doing here, we're just using one exchange. So Power Ledger, it's another company. They got about $180 million market cap. And you can see back here in November, they were pretty high at about 83 cents. And they've dropped, quite a bit here down to about 52 cents. But let's just look at the year chart here. We can see what it's been doing. May need a refresh. It's not wanting to cooperate here. So let's look at the year, the 3 month and the 1 month here. We can see that, it started out here at about 20 cents. And right now we're looking at about 51 cents. Let's take a look at their website. And again, do your own research. I'm just kind of showing you, I'm not going into a lot of detail on some of these companies. Just kind of want to give you a brief kind of overview of what they are. And so what they're doing, they have several different things that they're doing here. Just got another alarm. Looks like Bitcoin has dropped down a little bit more. So it's been pretty volatile today. But yeah, take a look at Power Ledger. I keep getting these alerts because it's shooting above and below 16,000 back and forth, which is where I got my alarm set. So if you hear my alarm going off, that's what that is. So over the last 7 days, we've been kind of a bearish market. Not a bad place to get in, no. We're going to leave that one up as well. Now, the basic attention token, definitely a token that I think is a good token. It's basically a decentralized web browser. What it does is allows users to be able to make money from viewing advertising on browsers. Right now, the only people that's benefiting are the advertiser and whoever owns the platform. But now users can actually make money off of viewing advertising on their browser. I think that's an awesome technology that's out there. I like basic attention token a lot. And if you look, it looks like the market hasn't been doing anything too crazy. Looking at the 3 month chart, we're pretty steady there. I think this is a good opportunity to buy. I think they're going huge places. And so let's shoot over here to Binance. And they are on there, priced at 17 cents, 1,060 Satoshi. And maybe we'll buy 100. Let's buy 100. Put that order in. Looks like our order for ICN hasn't filled yet, but we'll keep looking here. And for time's sake, I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this video short, but we're going to continue on tonight. And so we'll have more videos. We coming out immediately. Just don't want to have the video too long. So make sure check out the next video in the playlist to be able to see what we did after our second purchase. $500 portfolios, what we started with, $500 cash. Obviously, by the time we got over to Binance, it was a little bit less. But over the next coming months, we're going to show you how to build that $500. We're going to be adding $25 every single month. You can feel free to do it exactly as we do, or you can add more or less. You can start out with 100. You can start out with 1,000. You can add 25 a week. You can add 25 a month. You can add 25 a day. We're just trying to give you some basics and show you how you can get started today building that $500 portfolio. So make sure, go to the description below, go to Binance.com, use our referral link. If you don't know how to use Coinbase, we do have a video that's going to show you exactly how to use Coinbase. Make sure you use our referral link so that we get credit for referring you to their website. If you could do that and help us out, that would be awesome. Also, we do have our own cryptocurrency exchange coming to the market, as well as our own token, NOLO crypto token coming to the market. And we're giving out free NOLO coins. That's free money in your pocket that we're giving out for liking this video, liking our page, and sharing this video to your social media. And we'll send you over 100 free NOLO tokens for that activity. So make sure you also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Follow us on Twitter. That way we can keep in touch with you. So we're going to cut this video short, and we'll have another one coming right back behind it. So we've made our first 2 trades. Make sure you like our pages.